Tonight, a Russian actress speaking out against Putin's invasion of Ukraine and her own famous father's support of it. Vladimir Mashkov is a very popular actor in Russia, and he spoke at Putin's propaganda rally just a few days ago. You may recognize him. He's been in hit movies like Behind Enemy Lines with Owen Wilson and Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol with Tom Cruise. Well, here's part of what he said at that pro-war Putin rally.
Lackeys are they who compose lampoons behind our army's back. Those who seek to be politically correct in the eyes of Europe and America, wallowing in hatred. We are Russian people. We love our country. We are for the world without Nazism. We are for our army, for our president.
Now his daughter, Masha Mashkova, an actress who has lived in the United States for 6 years, opposes the war. And she responded to her father's speech in part, quote, "Today my dad spoke. I really wished that all he had said was true." And Masha Mashkova is now out front. And Masha, of course, the sort of, next unsaid words were, but it is not true. Let me start with this question, Masha. What was it like to see your father standing there and to hear him speak like that?
What's happening right now, it's just unthinkable and surreal. And the fact that so many Russian people, including my dad, believe that this violence is somehow justified, it breaks my heart. But well, it's nothing compared to what Ukrainian people experience now, dying.
So Masha, I want to talk to you about you and your father, but first, you have this perspective on why he believes this. Everyone wants to understand, why do you think that your father and obviously many millions of others in Russia believe what he's saying?
I don't want to talk for him. I can talk for myself. I just see a different reality. I was privileged to travel around the world and to see the world with my own eyes. I worked a lot in Russia and Ukraine. And less than a year ago, I was in Kiev and I saw beautiful, kind Ukrainian people. I have many friends and colleagues there. None of them hated me for being Russian. And none of them asked to be saved by Mr. Putin. That's what I saw.
So what do you want Russians who support Putin's invasion of Ukraine to hear the most right now, Masha? What do you want them to know?
I know that there are a lot of Russians, my friends and colleagues, who are in absolute agony right now, seeing Ukrainian people suffering. And I just hope that we can someday find strength to transform Russia into a country of compassion and progress, not lies and violence. I know that it's easy for me to speak because I'm in another country now, and I'm not sure that I'll be able to come back.
You mentioned your ties to Ukraine, and I know they're deep. You've spent a lot of time there. You've filmed movies there. You've got a lot of friends there. Your husband is half Ukrainian. When you stop for a moment and think, can you believe that so many millions of Russians truly do not know what is happening, what we are seeing, the reality of this human suffering that Putin's invasion is causing Ukrainians?
I talked on the phone with my dad yesterday.
Yeah.
And now I do believe that, unfortunately, yes. I told him that I'm going to speak to you guys, to CNN, and asked if I can tell what he told me. And he said yes. And so he asked me to come back to Russia immediately, to take my daughters with me and to be a good Russian, to ask for forgiveness for betrayal, and to be with Russian people, with my people, to help fight Ukrainian Nazis.
I mean, Masha, I understand. You know, you're right, and it's important to make the point, right, that what you're going through is obviously nothing in comparison to what's happening in Ukraine. But yours is yet another family that is now breaking because of this. I mean, it's got to be difficult, right? Your father, you love your father, you call him to have this conversation, and that's the conversation. That's got to be really hard.
It was very hard decision but you know, I'm not only a daughter, I'm a mother. I have two beautiful daughters, and during the pandemic, one of my daughters found a dance teacher, Danya, online in Kiev, of all places. And during all pandemic, they were dancing like 5 or 6 times a week, and they became friends. And when last spring I went to Kiev, I took Steph with me to meet her best friend, her teacher, Danya, and we had such a great time in Kiev. So probably because of their friendship, I decided to share my position on this war, because when the bombing started, my daughter was terrified, and we were with Danya on the phone back and forth constantly. And because of Danya, I speak now, because I know what it means to him as bombs are falling, and because of what it would mean to my daughter later in life.
And do you think, Masha, do you want to ever go back to Russia?
I love my father very much. He's one of the greatest actors living today. And I love my grandmother, my mom's mom, who raised me. She is in Russia now, and she also believes Putin's version of reality. But I was shooting in Russian TV projects on Russian TV, so I'm part of this system. My grandmother was watching me in those TV shows about Good Vet or Investigator, and after that, she was watching propaganda. I didn't think that I do any harm, but it turns out I also did.